Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon Season 2, Episode 4. I'm glad to be there for one new episode of The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. I think that's it. You understood that I would make one reaction video for each episode of this Season 2. You know that at the beginning I was wondering about it, that maybe I would make one video for 2 episodes at a time, and in fact these episodes are really great and they are really long also, so I prefer to make stuff like that, one reaction video each time for one episode at a time, one reaction video that you have on Monday on Patreon and on Tuesday on YouTube, and you have them with 2 versions. On Patreon you have a longer reaction part with the level 2 and the full reaction part with the level 3. And everything in full opacity. I have to fight, you know, for these reaction videos about The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. I have to fight The Walking Dead, that franchise. They are not that nice anymore with reactors, like they were maybe before when they had only the original show, and in particular for the last seasons, which didn't have good reviews. They appreciated for us reactors to react to it, to promote it in a way, when right now for the spin-offs, not that much, you know, and they are really like that about reaction videos. So yes, I have to fight for them. So far so good. Wish me luck. Okay, so one new episode of The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. I'm really impatient to discover how this episode is gonna be. Not really what the stories are gonna be, because we know what is going on right there. We know that they saved Laurent from that ceremony, that they captured, no matter what, Daryl and also Isabelle, that something is gonna happen, you know, with them, that normally Laurent is safe and away, but that maybe they can try to torture Isabelle, I don't know. They're gonna understand that Daryl loves her and maybe they're gonna play with that, something like that. We know also that Carol is around, is really close, so normally we should have the reunion during this episode, the reunion Daryl and Carol. I would love it so much. I love these two together so much. I'm not one of these fans who ship them together, who want a love relationship between them. Never. I was never on that team. I always saw their relationship as a true and wonderful brother and sister relationship. They're close, they understand each other, they have that complicity, that affection also for each other, but at the same time they can be rough with each other. They are giving advices, but also sometimes, you know, orders, like a sister and a brother, and I love them a lot for that and together for that. So I'm impatient to have that reunion. I think that we're gonna have it during this episode, but it's really depending on one thing, Carol. It seems that Genet understood what was going on with her. The fact that Carol lied about trying to have a revenge on Daryl, she understood that no, in fact, they are friends. And also, like, what is going on, Carol? Like really, the last episode finished, I was like, that's it? And Carol is gonna be killed? What can stop Genet and her men right there that were prepared to execute everyone? What is gonna stop them right there? So to execute Carol. I don't understand. Maybe Carol, she's gonna say something, she's gonna be like, hey Genet, yes, I am in fact his best friend, so if you want to use me to have him, better to not kill me, like, maybe something like that? I don't know, I'm wondering about it. But yes, as you can see, I'm glad to be there for one new episode, to see what is gonna happen into it, for sure the stories, but even more how it's gonna be made, because I said it, the last episode for me was the best one of that entire spin-off, season 1 and season 2 put together. I think that it was the best episode, except for one scene, Sylvie's death, which was for me really badly written. It was too quick, it was not prepared, it was coming out of nowhere. Even if they used her death right by making her the dead who would bite, you know, Laurent during the ceremony, that it was a good idea, but her death, you know, itself, it was badly done and badly written. Like, it felt wrong, you know, it felt like, I don't know, it was really, really weird. But except for that, all of the rest of the episode was really cool. We had a betrayal, we had surprises, we had action, we had emotions, we had a lot of different things, and it was well balanced, you know, for Carol's part, Daryl's part, and it was really well done. So I hope that this episode is gonna be also well written, well balanced like that. Like, really, I'm gonna be interested by it, not only for the stories, but really for how it's done. For me, they need to confirm what I saw during the previous episode. The two first episodes of this season 2 were cool, were great, with good ideas, but they were not that surprising. I was just going on with it like, okay, cool. When really the last episode, I was like, whoa, great, really great. Again, except of that scene, but really great. So I want, you know, to continue with that mood, you know, that excitement when I'm watching this show. Now that we are a little more into the intro and that the ones who are not interested by the intro, you know, the intros in general, and surely we're not there for the intro of the previous episode left and just want for the reaction part, I can give you updates, you know, about my situation that I told you about during the intro of the previous episode. I'm feeling okay. That's it, we did the ceremonies. Like really, we had more than one. It was a long week of organizing a lot of stuff, the flowers, the music, driving people. That was my part of what I helped for, and that was long, you know, and at the same time my sister was at the hospital to be operated, so really it was a long week. But I had yesterday to really rest, and that was really cool, and I think that my body felt it. It was really like, I woke up, I had the impression that the day before that it was a marathon, or just that a bus drove on me, like, you know, ran on me. Like, yesterday I was in another world. So today I'm feeling better, mentally, physically. I'm still taking things, you know, slower than usually to still take the time to process things for, again, my body, my mental, to take time and all of that. But I'm feeling better. Thanks to the ones of you who sent me little messages and stuff like that. I really appreciated it. Thank you for that. Okay, guys, let's go now for this episode. Let's go to see what they are preparing, really, for Daryl, for Carol. They are really in bad positions, both of them, but again, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have the reunion between them during this episode. I'm wondering how they're gonna do that, you know, how they're gonna manage to escape from these bad situations that they are into right now. Let's go for it. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which you can have these reaction videos earlier, one day sooner, you have them with a longer reaction part with the level 2, with the full reaction part with the level 3, everything in full opacity. It's the best way to support me if you want and if you can, and you can also have these advantages in exchange. Let's go for this episode! Carol, I hope that you found a way to hide yourself right there, like... Okay, not killed, and you think that thing away. And now you're gonna act like you're dead! If Genet is not stupid, she's gonna pay attention to you, she's really gonna check if you were transformed. Why did you take him? To be executed like that? Or maybe just to act like a rabbit to... I'm sorry. Like, I'm glad that Carol did that in fact she did not act like a dead. That right there she saved Codron. But it's really... like... logical that no one right there with all of the guns that they had shot her. No matter what, right there she did what Genet wanted to do. That's it, she opened the door for you. Bill? You should have been more focused on the dead.
He can bleed, he can be hurt, he can die. Like Jesus, like Muhammad, like Buddha.
Sister, we're going to offer the flock proof of their faith.
Normally Laurent is safe. Only Daryl knows
So what I will do?
the path they took. Ooh. Yes. Yourself, you're surprised of your violence. Your own violence. And me, I'm surprised about Isabelle. I thought that maybe at some point they could kill her, but I imagined for season 4 or season 5, you know, close to the end of the show. We'll see. Carol saved Isabelle. So cool.
Alright. We stabbed? Just right here.
But again, is it really logical for Carol to take a break during her mission right there?
Wait.
Say your name.
My name's Carol. What are you doing here? I'm looking for a friend of mine from America.
You know. Do you want to close yourself? Yes, inside. You know that you need him during a moment like that. That Genet was Carol? We're gonna have the reunion right there, right now? Oh, it feels like for them, but also for me, for the viewers, I think, watching that. They're really gonna kill Isabelle? The writers?
Just make sure he's okay.
We can do that together.
You know.
Make sure it's taken care of. That ain't knows. Please. Where's it? Okay. Okay. I can see them.
I'm truly surprised. Just after that for Daryl, like, you're really not letting him the time to enjoy his love, you know, relationship, not even a second. And for all of what they put into Isabelle's character during the entire season 1, all of the background, everything, to kill her right
Where
there.
are we going? You know, I got somebody ready to take us home. A pilot, a plane back in Paris.
Not without the kid.
Everybody misses you. Connie and Judith, they'll all be so happy to have you come back. You hearing me?
The fact that she mentioned Connie.
No.
Où est le garçon?
He doesn't know.
Il est avec l'Américain?
Vous avez gagné la bataille, là c'est le garçon.
J'ai l'intention de gagner la guerre.
I worship me with a dead. With hopelessness, with despair, it's an innocent child.
We found the nun. Isabelle.
Dead.
She won't tell you anything.
Not anymore, no.
Thanks to you.
When the boy escaped, I feared that God was protecting him from me. But I don't anymore. Because I realize now that God is protecting him from you.
How useful
So
that
if I
phrase.
find the boy, it will prove God is on my side. Ratisser les environs, ne pas tuer les bien loin.
Monsieur Dixon? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
So Isabelle?
Dead.
MDD, he's still.
The boy said you would come.
Nah.
They left on foot? To Paris? Yeah. No, I've got a little car. Can you find us a car? I have many here. We'll look in the morning.
No, morning's fine. It's pitch black out there right now. I'm sorry to know. Sister Isabelle knows best.
You're saying that she is Sister Isabelle? Oh wow.
I learned to drive in this truck.
Mm.
And learned a few other things too.
They are really old French cars.
This one ain't bad. You find a battery when it holds a charge. I know a place to find this thing. Let me get my walking shoes. I can take you. Mark.
The concept, you know, of walking shoes.
No one thinks that Daryl loves you, but won't say it because if he says it, he won't be able to leave.
Now that she's dead, he can.
How long have the two of you been married? Daryl? Oh, we're not married.
Or not?
My husband died years ago. My children, grandchildren, everyone's gone. You seem so happy. For a long time I wasn't. Like Daryl, I was torn between the world I lost and the one I found. But one must look for a way to keep living. Not so easy sometimes.
She's talking to you, Carol, to your heart.